Bow, bow, bow. I got a Glock with a beam. Bow, bow, bow. I put that shit in your spleen. Doki got a couple bad bitches. They tryna be on my team. I hit that. Hit that hoe with the weave. With the skirt. Leave that bitch on the curb. She a bop. She lesser than dirt. She with my kids. I don't plant them in her soil. Pop that nigga like a boil. Pop that nigga like a zit. Fuck nigga, he a bitch. Riding around with the stick. I be walking with a limp. No crip. I don't bang. But I'm up in them things. I'm acting a fool. Running your house. Running your trap. I take your guns. I took your Mac. That boy is a bum. Leave his ass slump. Put that hoe in the trunk. My music they bump. Donald Duck, no Trump. Yo, we back in this bitch. We back in this bitch with another Doki Literature Club. Part two. Last time, them motherfuckers was trying to have me. They was trying to have me do some more poetry. Some more poetry slam, poetry out loud. Let's get into it. Bow 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 bow. My fault, I got distracted. Okay, so bed. Wait, hold on. This shit kinda loud. Hold on. Alright, so climax. Okay, I got a dirty mind. They probably not talking about the same climax that we think. Well, I'm thinking about at least, right? So I'm gonna say climax though. Strawberry. Sparkle. We on vacation in this bit. Yup. My heart beats for her. Yup. Headphones. Oh wait. Oh shit. So based on which one likes it, what? Oh, passion. Okay. Love. Wait. Massacre. Freak ass. Grief. Okay. This is my best friend right here. Variance. And I should have chose cheeks. I'm trying to get them cheeks. Anxiety. Lucky. Fun. Unending. Blanket. Yeah, you would like blankets. Bunny. Yeah, she like cute shit. Purple hair like analysis. Yup. Infinite. Frightening. Hope. Yeah. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days, as you should. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi Jit, Sayori. Yo Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm not laughing this time, bro. They got that on lock. I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all. She on my body, I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. You a bop. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? Gold digging bop. Why that all of a sudden? No reason really. I just want to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets its contents spill onto the desk. Only two small cons. Only two small cons fall out. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. How did you even know? Jit tuition. It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry and want an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. Big bag. And so that only leaves the one option. I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Yuri suddenly giggles. Ah? I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book as always. Ah. I wasn't listening or anything, you cap. It was just something in my book. Yuri, tell Jit to let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough for retribution. Did I just... Yeah, you spoke. You spoke your true thoughts. Say that shit with your chest. I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed into my book. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You were right, though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept the revolution. Retribution. Still, coming from you, Sayori, I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? Don't let her fool you. Now let me sip this tea before we get into the tea. Cause these bitches on my body, and they want me. But little do they know I got a boo already. And she kill all you bitches. Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all she told you guys, she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But, you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Did she snitch on herself? Yeah. Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Let me guess. What was... That bitch hit you, didn't she? Yeah. Cause why we self-snitching? Like, what? Like she's not in the club room too. Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around. Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution. Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. That bit hit you. I was just gonna give it to you. But then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction though. Natsuki, that's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Sayori hugs the cookie. Geez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good. Now you gotta be like, so good. Sayori suddenly clasped her hands over her mouth. I bit my tongue. You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Ah, yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez, beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. I said I wasn't gonna laugh, but fuck it. Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her. Ah, jeez. I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. We can't see the visual for real, but it's given like, lean down, cute face, bite the cookie. One of them might be, this one already blushing a little bit. Like, yo, Sayori on her body for real. And she's just there. Hey, did you seriously just do that? Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. Geez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori? Natsuki glances around. Monica isn't in the club room. Where's Monica anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She probably just had something to do today. The president should inform y'all for it though. L leadership, fix that. She's pretty popular after all. You don't think she has a boyfriend? She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. I hate that mindset. Love yourself. Love yours. That's true. Excuse me? Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all? You're so strong-willed. Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kinda just lost track of time. I kinda just lost track of time. Aha. That makes no sense though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. I don't really. I kinda just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monica. Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. Yay! That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Jit. I keep saying this, but, you know, when you him for real, you got it like that, you got that sauce. The huzz finna be on your body, even the NPC huzz. All on your body. She said, Jit, you trying to hear me play the piano? I got you. She want me. She want me. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Nigga, stand on business, bro. Don't fold. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I'd really love the chance to share one so I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? Not really. I choose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri's back to her book, and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. Jit! Sayori suddenly comes up to me. I'm gonna go get some supplies from another classroom. Wanna come with me? Supplies? What for? Well, you know how the festival's coming up. Me and Monica were gonna make some posters and stuff. So I need to go find some crayons and markers and glue sticks. I see. Sure, I'll go with you. Yay. Okay, Monica, we'll be back soon. Are you going with Jit to get the supplies? There's no need to trouble yourself. I'd be happy to go with him. Hey, there's a method. There's a method to this shit, you feel me? But I wanted to go. It's so much fun exploring empty classrooms and stuff. Okay. It was just a suggestion. See if you can find poster paper too, okay? Okay. Ready, Jit? Yep, let's go. Sayori and I exit the club room. I follow behind Sayori, hums and skips around the hallway. Honestly, it feels like I'm taking a kid to the mall or something. Ayo, do y'all ever miss just walking through school and shit, just like roaming around through the building? I low-key do. It's just fun. I might peel off to the bathroom. Then I said go to the 3rd floor. Never did make it to the rooftop, but it was a plan. For only wholesome reasons only, just to be clear here. Sayori finds pleasure in the simplest things sometimes. Hey Sayori, what exactly are we doing for the festival anyway? I'm not sure. How would you make an event out of literature? Me and Monica have it all planned out. Don't you worry. Is that so? Yep. We're gonna do a poetry performance. A performance? Of what kind? Well, everyone is gonna take turns on stage and recite their favorite poems. Ah, that sounds kind of dull. Jit, you're not thinking about it the right way at all. More passion, more energy. You gotta get on that bitch and just talk your shit. It's not just about reading poems. It's about performing them. That's what I'm saying. Like you say the lines of the poem, like, between my feet, the last remaining flower beckons to me. I twist the stem, freeing it from its clinging roots, caressing the final joyous moment between my fingers. But to what ends have I summoned this joy? For now, when I look in every direction, the once prosperous field before me is but a barren wasteland. Like that. Sayori, how do I put this? I'm sure it's just me, but it's impossible for me to take you seriously when you talk like that. You meanie, I'm working super hard on this, you know. I know. I just meant that it's pretty unordinary contrast to your cute self. Don't say that. It's embarrassing. That laugh was dry as fuck. But I guess that means I'm doing a good job. Yeah, I guess so. I'm so excited. The festival's gonna be so much fun. Sayori spins herself around in the hallway again. Hey Jit, this classroom over here is empty. Let's begin the mission. The mission, huh? It's been a long time since I spent time with Sayori like this. But in the end, she hasn't changed one bit. She's nothing but a ball of sunshine, drawing happy vibes from the world around her. It's a pretty nostalgic feeling for me. As the years went by, I began to hole up myself in my room more and more. So going adventuring with Sayori brings about a special sort of feeling I forgot I had in me. That's my best friend. The two of us enter the classroom. Sayori heads straight to the closet and I follow. Let's see what we have in here. Crayons. Sayori pulls a box full of crayons off the shelf. They're the best brand too. They're kind of dirty though. Sayori starts pulling various crayons out of the box, reading the color names. Alright, that's one down. Don't get distracted, we still need to find... Wait, I'm looking for my favorite color. I want to say is blue or pink? Fine. Then at least move aside so I can look for the poster paper. I dropped one by accident. Smack, what'd you hit? I'm sorry. Sayori bends over and smacks her forehead right into the shelf. She falls to the floor and crayons spill all over her lap. Whoa. You okay? My forehead, fat as fuck. Sayori clutches her forehead. Geez, Sayori. That's just like you, isn't it? Come on, let me see. Since Sayori's sitting on the floor, I grab her by the waist and pull her out of the closet. I know what I'm thinking. You know what you thinking. We know what we thinking. It's giving step bro. It's giving I'm stuck. It's giving hentai manga, I'm just saying. You have to move your hands, Sayori. But it hurts. Just do it for a second. This sounds so wrong out of context. You see what I'm talking about though? Like, what is it? Like, she on the knees, bro. She in the schoolgirl outfit. Like, hey, I don't know what they trying to do, but if my dog trying to slay some, I'm let him slay some. I already told y'all this is. They said this game is not for if you mentally disturbed for real, or if you a child. So get the fuck off this. Them crayons look so cute though. Sayori slowly releases her hands from her forehead. I gently brush her bangs to the side. Ow, sorry. There's a huge red mark on the center of her forehead. It ain't red enough because I'm not seeing that shit. A bump is starting to form as well. Man, that's gonna swell up. I should find you some ice. Jit, where would I even find ice around this time? I guess a cold drink would do. You don't have to. I'm fine with looking like a unicorn. Excuse me. Even wincing from the pain, Sayuri makes a silly joke. What are you saying? I'll be right back, okay? Okay. I pat Sayuri on the shoulder and run out into the hallway. I locate the nearest vending machine. What should I get? It doesn't really matter since it'll be used as an ice pack rather than a drink, but if you get an ice pack and something she like, it's a 2-for-1 combo, 2 birds, 1 stone. Think with your head, not with your... I'm about to say your heart, but... Your heart can lead you astray, so can your brain and your dick, so I don't know. Do what you want to do. Trust your gut. But I know Sayuri likes apple juice, so now you making sense. So yeah. In just a moment, I'm already returning to the classroom where I left Sayuri. Is she by herself? Yeah, she's still by herself. She has one palm on her forehead. She stayed in the same position. Whatever. She has one palm on her forehead and is using the other hand to clumsily scoop crayons back into the box. At least they were already in the wrong spots before I spilled them. Sayuri, here. I hand Sayuri the bottle of apple juice. It's nice and cold. Sayuri opens the cap and starts drinking from it. Sayuri, what are you doing? It's for your forehead, idiot. Sorry, I forgot. How hard did you hit your head? Sayuri places the bottle against the bump on her head. It stings. Just bear with it. It'll feel better soon. Looks like you cleaned up most of the crayons, so that's good. Them bitches was in the same spot when we left, but okay. Hey, Jit. This kind of reminds you of growing up, doesn't it? What, you was always clumsy, and he would always look out for you, and y'all was super close, and y'all low-key like each other, but you do it at the same time, and you do like things that boyfriend and girlfriends do, but like y'all be friends, so you don't think too much about it until someone acknowledges it. Or am I overthinking? What do you mean? You know how we used to play outside all the time? I would always try to keep up with you. You were kind of oblivious in some ways. Like I usually fell behind or had trouble climbing on the things you did. Did you climb on me? but sometimes when I tried to do things I couldn't, I would get myself hurt. I'd fall and scrape myself or get a bump, and I would start crying really hard. And you would rush over as quick as you could. You would try really hard to get me to stop crying. It was almost like you blamed yourself and were afraid of getting in trouble if someone found out. Even though it really wasn't your fault at all, you know? Did I really do that? Like I said, bro, I read her like a book. I read her like a fucking book. Did I really do that? You probably did, nigga. Yeah, you don't remember? Come to think of it, maybe I do remember a bit. I guess I was always so focused on my games that I didn't pay enough attention to you. So in a way, it was my fault. Kind of like this time too. If I wasn't rushing you out of the closet, you probably wouldn't have hit your head. Jit, W accountability. I like that. I don't think you realize it, but you're always thinking about other people. Even after all these years. You're rushing to help me even though I'm just being clumsy. You're really a sweetheart. Don't call me that. And I don't really do this kind of thing all the time. I guess when it comes to you, it just feels natural. Before I even know it, I'm treating you like that. I guess that's what happens when you've been friends for so long. Really? Maybe you're right. Jit, I'm so glad that nothing's changed between us. Do you think it'll be like this forever? Forever? If I'm honest to myself, there's no telling where we'll end up for college or after that. So it wouldn't be fair for me. Let me see my tea. You tripping. So it wouldn't be fair for me to make any promises. But, well, I hope so. It's been this long already, right? I can't imagine you ever changing, so my hopes are up. I'm so happy. Sayuri has a whimsical expression in her eyes. We remain silent for a moment. She's so silly and clumsy on the outside that when I see her deep in thought like this, it makes me not want to disturb her. I guess we should go back. I don't want to worry Monica, you know. Good luck with that. She's gonna see your forehead either way. Not if I. It's already hitting on your bangs. Like I can. Your shit not red for real. Matter of fact, the apple juice is on the hair. Sayuri hops to her feet. Ah! She clutches her forehead again. Don't stand up so fast after hurting yourself. Ugh. Well, I guess it's too late now. Anyway, let's go. Hey, Sayuri not a bop. She got hit up in her top. Wop, 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 wop. Give me a head, give me dome straight top. Slop, 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 slop. Beating Doonies down. Beating Doonies down. I'm beating Doonies down. Coochie hella saucy, wet like a mop. Don't stop. Flop, flop, flop. Glock, glock, glock. Ego, grok, tot, tot. Yeah. We definitely making out of hood with that one. Yeah. Sayuri plays with her bangs to try to hide the bump, but without much success. Without much success. But without much success. In a moment, we make it back to the club room. Ah, you're back. Good timing. I was just about ready to start with sharing our poems. Sayuri, your forehead. She's fine, don't worry about. I was playing with the crayons and smacked my forehead into the shelf. Well, anyway, were you able to find See, ride or die. Like, I was having this conversation, right? With my boo. I was like, hey, yo. Let's say we in a high speed. Something going on. The blicks not registered. They searched the car, right? I'm like, yo, baby, boo-boo, if you taking that charge from me. She talking about something now. And it's like, okay, I get it. I wouldn't want you to do that for me for real, but it's just like, say yes in the moment so I feel like, I feel like I'm Clyde, you Bonnie. I'm Batman, you Robin. I'm Lois, you Lane. I'm Peter, you Parker. Like, we locked in. Like, what you mean you're not gonna take that charge? All them blicks. The rocket launcher, the AK, the grenade, it's yours. Right, baby? It's yours, right? Right, baby? She said, nah. She said, nah. She finna bail my ass out, though. But she just not taking them charges. Crazy world we live in. Crazy world. Were you able to find everything we needed? Uh-huh. I have it, right? Sayuri frantically glances around herself. I forgot all of the stuff. Calm down, Sayuri. I'm a W man, so I got it. Yo, I have it all right here. I found the poster paper too. Sounds like you ended up doing all the work, Jit. Well, Sayuri. I failed to come up with an excuse for Sayuri. I made it an adventure. Yeah, that. Okay. In any case, good work. I'll start working on the posters tonight. Me too. Okay, everyone, time to share your shit. Yeah. Guess I should grab mine. After making sure the crayon box is closed tightly and drinking my tea very slowly and like seductively. Let me stop. I return to my seat. Who should I show my poem to first? Like, bestie, what you mean? Like, what you mean, though? Jit, I really love your poems. I can't believe you've been hiding these from me. I'm not hiding anything. But your poems are so good. Yesterday's and this one, too. You can't tell me you haven't done this before. I mean, I be rapping low-key and I be saucy with this shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Young nigga, you know what I'm saying? You're really the only one who feels that way, so... no way. Not even Natsuki? Well, I guess Natsuki's the least likely to admit how much she likes something. But I don't think it's that. What do you mean? Well, I guess I'll be honest about it. It's a lot easier to write poems when I'm thinking about you. Oh? Oh? We gonna do it like these? Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Stop thinking weird things, idiot. Nah, think all the weird things, bro. A baby, like a group home, a mortgage. meet your grandparents. Your mama love me. Like, honeymoon in Dubai. Like, yeah. I just mean that you're a really expressive person, I guess. How am I supposed to write poems about my own stupid life? But you somehow make everything in your life an adventure. Even the little things. Like cooking. Let's not talk about that. See? He not trying to talk about that shit, bro. Cause he been watching that Cooking with Kaya shit. So he like, if I bring up Cooking with Kaya, you know what I'm saying? She'd be like, oh, you one of them? It's funny how she really be running the game right now, low-key though. Got a whole bunch of hugs hating, a whole bunch of niggas feeling. Let's not talk about that. So yeah, I guess what I'm saying is that I can feel more feelings through you than I can through myself. Bro, unintentional riz is the best riz possible. He ain't gotta try. That weird connection or that good connection. That I got what you need connection. Have my baby connection. It's your fault for getting my... No, stay in his business. Stay in his business. I don't know if I understand. See, now you confusing her, bro. Do you like her? Do you not like her? She hot. She flustered. She turning red. Mixed signals. It's not a good thing. You never understand when I try to explain things to you. Do you, Sayori? I pat Sayori. And you gonna touch the head? I'm not a kid, you know. Are you sure about that? Maybe. Sayori starts fiddling with her pencil between her hands. Yo, she might be best girl. Hey, Jit. Will you give me your poem? I kind of want to keep it. Huh? Why? Because, well, it's the first time you've written something for me. Sayori, you come. Shut your bitch. Hey! Shut your bitch ass up. Are you even listening anymore? She heard what she wanted to hear, and you said what you wanted to say, and I agree with her. Well, whatever. I'll give it to you when we go home. Really? I broke my pencil. Sayori hastily bends down to pick up the... Oh, she did one of these. She said, really? And snapped it, like so excited that you just... I've been there before. I've been so excited that I ain't snapped nothing, but I think I hit my head. Get back up and like bow. I put a Sayori damn there. Sayori hastily bends down to pick up the piece she dropped. But being inattentive of her surroundings, she bumps right into me. Sorry. It's fine. I'll get it for you. I bend down to pick up the broken pencil. Sayori clutches the desk beside her to support herself, knees shaking. I'm a little clumsy today. You know what I'm saying? When you get around somebody like, sometimes you can't really act. Honestly, you can't act right. You know what I'm saying? Yo. Let's sit down, Sayori. Yeah. I grab Sayori's arm and help her sit at the desk. Anyway, I still haven't read your poem. Oh? Sorry, I forgot about that. But it's not as good as yours. Jeez, don't worry. I'm sure I'll like it. I got you. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine, all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe, and I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, in bottles all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper, my fingers go like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets, hiding in the nooks and crannies, digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shell could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all done. I open up and in come my friends. In they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, in shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting and pleading something, but all I hear was echo, 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 echo. Inside my head, I wish I was better. I wish I was happy. Wish I wasn't feeling crappy. Yeah, locked up, dreadhead, young nigga, he hella nappy. Damn, when I'm with my bae, I'm kinda sappy. When I'm alone, I don't know. I like that though. The bottles. I like that. I like that a lot. Yeah. Yeah, marry her, Jit. Go ahead. Holy crap! It was fire. It was fire. Sayuri, did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever? Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monica taught me a whole lot, and I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good as fuck. Good as fuck, nigga. So you should be proud of it. Aw, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah, writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing till I die. Don't get ahead of yourself. Sayuri's always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Alright. Yeah, that little yandere. Let me see what she popping. Well, it's not really any worse than your last one. Fuck you. But I can't really say it's any better. Fuck you. Phew. Huh? Phew what? Well, anything that isn't a train wreck is I'll take as a win. And I get the feeling you're probably the most critical. Hey, what makes you... Wait, maybe that was a compliment? Glad to see someone recognizing my experience. Well then, keep practicing and maybe you'll be as good as me someday. That's, Arches Ayofok. Something tells me not to completely miss the point. Come to think of it, this kind of reminds me of Sayuri's poem from yesterday. You think so? Yeah, well I guess if you've been friends with her for so long, you might be on the same wavelength. But you never really struck me as her type. Sayuri has a type all of a sudden? Well, I don't know, but honestly, how can someone so, fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? It's like she's dragging around a dead weight. That was so unnecessary. But I think of it this way, if it weren't for me, she would probably just fly away like letting go of a balloon. You could say we each take care of each other in our own way. Whatever it Jaja. Oh yeah, I say, well on. My fault, chat. Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh yeah? I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem. Here. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers, and I'm gonna tell everyone. Okay. I believe we can learn something from this. 1. If it doesn't hurt you, if she's not going out, if somebody's not going out their way to hurt you, cause a problem in your life, cause a ruckus, disturb your peace, like actively going out their way. You might not like what they do, for real, at a distance, but let them live their life. You gonna hate on a motherfucker for liking spiders? Don't get me wrong, nigga. I dislike spiders. I see a spider, I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to blick you. I'm trying to blitz you. I'm trying to genocide, bro. You don't need no wife, no family, no kid, no nothing. You gotta die. But even then, that's only if you get into my space for real, alright? Like, let's say I seen a big ass Huntington spider, the really big one from Australia, up there. I'm gonna hit him with the bow. Cause why you in my room? You came in uninvited. At least knock us. Nah, you gotta get the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? Don't be in my space for real. But you ain't gotta hate on the motherfucker. You like she shouldn't exist. Like you don't care if she has other hobbies. It don't matter what she do. But like because she likes spiders, that's crazy to me. That's crazy. Live and let live, bro. Live and let live. Cause really, you can hate on a motherfucker all you want to, but that's just in your head. All that hate you got, that's in your head for real, bro. Cause they can't feel that hate that you feel for them all the time. You gotta really express that to them for real, you know what I'm saying? But hey, I'm just chatting. I like this poem though. I fuck with it. It's cool. It's calm. Aiming like spiders, yo. Not bad, right? It was great. It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Now you good. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies. Yeah. And it helps people realize how stupid they're being on God. Like anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Yeah. Do you know people like that? Yeah. Of course, it's about how everyone thinks my... That doesn't matter. It can be... Bro, is this about the fucking... Okay, so... There's like a broader message there. But I will say... If she's going where I think she's going, or like... skirting past what I think she was about to say. It's her in a manga. A little bit. But who knows? Oh, there's nothing wrong with reading manga, by the way. Live your best life, twin. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or a guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid if people find out they'd make fun of you or think less of you. I'm afraid people gonna find out that like I really don't like nobody for real. Like on a certain day at a certain point in time, y'all can all get it, bro. I'm not even saying I'm trying to win for real, but like, you know what I'm saying? Like somebody finna get two-pieced. They might not get knocked out, but you get 2-piece. You know what I'm saying? More than one of y'all. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone? It makes... Oh God! That's what I be trying to tell y'all. I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Facts. Well, you're definitely right. At least I can relate to that. And I'm sure a lot of other people can too. It's what I do best after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like, conveying emotions is important, but I want to make people think and not just feel. Remember that. I'm gonna write a good one for tomorrow too, so look forward to it. Yeah. My neck. Hi again, Jit. How's the riding going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that, as long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monica. Alright. It's pretty good. It makes me think of Sayuri like the other one that you wrote. You two are like the dynamic duo. That's kind of exaggerating it. Yeah, probably. But you do spend a lot of time with her even in this club, don't you? Then again, I don't blame you for being a little shy. I'm not shy, it's just... I'm just teasing. I know it takes a bit of time to make friends with everyone. But Yuri and Natsuki are super interesting people, so don't be afraid to give them your share of time. And you can talk to me every now and then too. I'm not like unapproachable or anything, am I? No, it's nothing like that. I'm just still getting used to being here, that's all. Yeah. I'm sorry if I was putting pressure on you or something. I really didn't mean it like that. No, don't worry. I get what you're saying. Well, alright. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? Yeah. I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. Okay. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue. An endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms. Waveforms. Squeaking, screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless. Load me. Save me. Load me. Wait, save me, load me. Nah, that's gotta mean something. Save me, load me. Save me, load me. Okay. It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just the kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about though. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression or of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. I told y'all, right? That's gotta mean something. We in a game. Load me, save me. She's talking about, okay, yeah. You know what? Bow. Yeah, save. Back to the game though. Go back to the game. Oh no, return. Yep. You never know when you might change your mind. Okay. Or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this tip even about writing? What am I even talking about? Yeah, you sus. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Yuri. Let's see what you've written for today. Well done, Jit. Your skills are already improving. Really? Thanks, Yuri. Coming from you, that means a lot. It's nothing. I'm just happy to help inspire fellow writers. I know you're new to this, so don't worry so much if it seems like you can't get your poem to feel perfect. You don't need to be afraid to be a little more daring. Metaphors can go a long way. Don't feel like you need to work your brain like turning a bunch of gears. Try letting your mind wander through your feelings, and write down the things you see and hear. That's one way to truly enable your reader to see into your mind. It's a very intimate exercise. I see. That's a certainly interesting technique. Thanks for sharing. I have, an example of that if you'd like to read it. Of course. Is this a poem you wrote for today? Yuri nods and timidly hands me her poem. Yo, that guy na curse you, It happened in the dead of night, while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences. Well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity, the raccoon, and what? What'd I say? The raccoon and Waga. Yeah, the raccoon and Wag. The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off of my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited, or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood, classic Pavlovian conditioning. I slice the bread and I feed myself again. Okay. The raccoon. Now, is the raccoon a metaphor for like your inner desire, your inner curiosity, like you fucking around with shit, or is like, did you generally like meet a raccoon the other night and made a poem about it? But like Shreddy said, a poem doesn't always have to like have a meaning to it. You can just write what you feel. So, yeah. Props for me for only messing up one word for real. Well, not being able to read one word. I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. I can see that. I can see that for sure. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can begin to imagine what this poem is about. That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style, using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. It's those sort of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself. So I sometimes enjoy writing about them. That's funny. Did Natsuki also write something about that? About someone being ridiculed for a strange interest? But the thing is, she like manga. What do you like? What do you like for real? What you got going on, shorty? Why would we judge you? She did? Y'all are similar. Yeah. She was talking about how it doesn't matter what you're into as long as you're not hurting anybody. She's right. I mean, does she really feel that way? Yeah. Sounds like you two have that in common. That's interesting. To me, she seemed like the kind of person who would make fun of my hobbies. But I suppose that's my fault for judging, isn't it? Please don't tell her I said it. Nigga, you in the same goddamn class. There's like what? Natsuki, Sayori, Monica, Yuri, and me. Yeah. She can probably hear you. There's not a lot of noise in that class for real, I'm assuming. Aha, don't worry, I have no reason to. Okay. Well, thank you for sharing with me. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now. But I'm glad that you're a good listener. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're gonna keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on posters and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Sorry, I thought you heard about it already. You the president! There's like 5 niggas! We're going to be performing. Performing? Monica? Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sayori's putting it on all the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sayori, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea? Well, no, it's not a bad idea, but I didn't sign up for this, you know. There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. She just put the battery in your back. Yeah, she just put the battery in your back, huh? I could never in my life do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys, no, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. That's a fact. Yup, that shit can be nerve-wracking. So, I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah, it's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? Nigga, cookies and being swindled, being bamboozled brought my ass here. And girls. I know you do. I know we all do. And if all it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but it looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with. Alright. Phew. Oh, damn. My fault, goddamn. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces. I guess I don't really have a choice. That's everyone. You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're gonna practice reciting them in front of each other. No way. Monica, this is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Now let's see. Monica flips through her notebook to the specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Ahem. Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line. She recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayuri looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes the recitation. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monica. Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayuri? I'll go next. Wah, Yuri's fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. This poem is called... Yuri anxiously glances at each of us. You can do it, Yuri. It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. That's like a fire game. Or an anime. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? Monica done put a battery in Shorty back. That intense look, Shorty was like, "Ayo, you can do this. I can do this shit too. I'm really about this life. I'm finna step." Cause she passionate about that shit too. As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into the sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her, as if she bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first one to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterward, and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back into her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri's down for the count. Okay, I guess I'm next then. Sayuri hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium. This one's called My Meadow. Sorry, I giggled. and I said some crazy shit. Sayuri, it's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily? Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself like in front of a mirror. Or in your head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best that way. I see. Okay then. Sayuri begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match.
The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayuri is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come from Sayuri's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayuri meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayuri finishes and we applaud. I did it. Good job, Sayuri. Even Jit liked it. I guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean? It came out nicely, Sayuri. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do in front of everyone. The next time, I'm gonna make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know. Okay. Now who's next? Natsuki. Don't make me go before Jit. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Jit lower everyone's standards a little bit before I have to. You bitch! The fuck? Natsuki? It's fine. I might as well get. Nah, fuck you. Yeah, let me say it on business. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. Sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that'll improve over time though. Yeah, maybe. Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah, I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. The poem is called... Why are you all looking at me? Because you're presenting? Anyway, the poem is called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She huffs back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You'd better not make me do that again. Well, do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so... Well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. I feel that though. Like, you don't really give a damn what other people think for real, but like your people, your close friends, like, okay, I fuck with you. Like, I want you to like my shit too. So I'm just like, damn, I hope I say this right. So you like it. I feel that. You won't have much, yeah. That's what I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. I want to see the poster. Jeez. I should probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. It makes me really happy. Yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival's coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. I can't wait. I can do this. I can do this. Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayuri and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. It's for the sake of the club. And impressing Monica. Of course it is. Then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go. Impress Sayuri, nigga. Ready to go, Sayuri? Yup. Look at you two. Always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Jeez, guys. Don't make such a big deal out of it. It must be a little nice, though. Well, how am I supposed to respond? Yes, it is. It's okay, Jit. You don't have to say it. Whatever, let's go already. I walk home with Sayuri once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayuri is being a little quieter than usual on the way home. She like you. That or she has something going on. Ask her. Sorry I was spacing out. No wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to. I mean, Sayuri fumbles with her words. So let's just say that one day, Yuri asked to walk home with you. Huh? What would you do? What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. How? Answer the question. Okay, Pete though, right? Yui, her hair purple is long. She look cool as fuck. But I'm locked in with you, twin. Hey, nah. Just bro, don't talk like that now. Don't talk like that now. Like you dissing Yuri. But it's Sayuri gang type shit though. Yeah. But she's so beautiful and smart. Jeez. I already see her in the club every day. Besides, you always seem to really like going home together. I wouldn't just ruin that for you. You're so silly, Jit. You think about me too much sometimes. Yuri would deserve it if she wanted to, so. Sorry, I've already made up my mind. I really can't figure you out sometimes. Sorry. Besides, what's the point in speculating something that's never gonna happen? The conversation trails off. It's kind of a weird thing for Sayuri to care so much about. But I want to respect her and keep her happy too. Then again, the festival's only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? Okay. Alright, boom. You know what time it is. We're gonna save this right here. We're gonna save this gameplay. Yup. We're gonna save it. Boom. Alright, this has been another playthrough of Doki Doki Literature Club. I'm finna cut it right here. I hope y'all enjoyed part 2 type shit. Until next time. Peace. Boom. Doki. Yeah. Let me stop.